What's going on, guys? It's your boy Vega, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 trendy but affordable sneakers for the spring and the summertime. Now look, hear me out. Whether you are a new sneakerhead or someone that has been collecting for quite some time, I can guarantee that you're going to find something on this list that you like. So with all of that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, before I give you the top 10, I wanted to give you a bonus, and that is the Nike Reactx Rejuvenate. This is pretty much Nike's clog, and I feel that it's going to be very popular for the spring and the summertime. It is marketed as a recovery sneaker, or a clog if you want to call it that, and I feel that it does a very good job. This is not like a regular Croc. This is honestly a much better option. So if you're looking for something that is going to be pretty breathable for the spring and the summertime, something that you could easily throw on and just keep it moving, then the Nike Reactx Rejuvenate is definitely a good way to go. All right, so the first sneaker that I want to talk about is the Nike V5 RNR. It is a very good affordable option for $90. Honestly, this is a pretty complete package, one that I feel that was made by Nike to go ahead and compete with the Asics Gel-1130. And I say that because this is actually not a retro. This is actually a sneaker that was created by Nike not too long ago. Of course, it does get some cues from the early 2000s. It gives you the retro vibe, but it's not a retro sneaker. In this white and silver colorway with hints of kind of that parachute beige color, looks very clean in my opinion. For $90, you actually get a pretty comfortable sneaker as well. They're starting to go ahead and give us even more colorways, especially in an orange colorway that looks pretty clean as well. So if you want kind of a retro vibe, but not necessarily something that is going to break the bank, then for $90, the Nike V5 RNR is a good way to go. By the way, just in case I didn't mention it, every single sneaker that I talk about is going to be in the description down below, so check out the links right there. But the next sneaker that I want to talk about, it is a pretty good affordable option by New Balance. It is a fairly new model by New Balance, at least they brought it back, and that is the New Balance 740, and it is actually for $110. They have many color options. I felt that this one looked very crispy in this kind of baby blue, silver, white color. Especially for the springtime, I do see myself rocking this sneaker a lot, and right now I'm actually going on a trip, so I'm gonna take these right here, and if they get messed up, it's not the end of the world, because at $110, it is not something that is gonna break the bank, but at the same time, it looks very crispy in my opinion, and I feel that this is actually New Balance's most popular model right now. It is pretty much taking over like a 2002 R model. So if you want something new by New Balance, then go ahead and grab the New Balance 740. So the next sneaker is very underrated. I repeat, very underrated, and that is the Nike Air Pegasus 2005. And honestly, I don't know why. This is actually a very good looking retro sneaker. It used to be a runner, of course, and now Nike markets this as a lifestyle sneaker, and it is very comfy. It gives you those retro 2000 vibes, of course, and in this colorway is actually pretty fire as well. This is normally $150, and you can actually get it right now for $112, which is even a better deal as well. Comfort wise, they're pretty much almost there as the Vomero 5s, and looks wise, it does look like a nice retro sneaker, but without all that metallic silver stuff. They have a bunch of colorways, but I thought this one was actually pretty clean in the easy to wear black and white color scheme with a little bit of orange pop as well. So if you're looking at something from Nike that does not break the bank, that gives you those retro vibes, then the Nike Air Pegasus 2005 is the way to go. The next sneaker is one that I have talked about many times before, and in my opinion has been the trendiest sneaker for the last 2 years in the affordable overall category, and that is the Asics Gel-1130. At $100, you're getting a very good package. It is comfortable, it looks good, and it's different than the other brands. It's not Nike, it's not Adidas, it's not New Balance, it's Asics. And if you never had any kind of Asics, at least start with the Gel-1130. This colorway right here is actually pretty clean. It's, in my opinion, one that goes with almost every type of season. But if you want something a little bit more spring and summertime appropriate, they have other colorways as well. At $100, honestly, you really cannot go wrong. And Asics is a very good brand, very good quality, and their shipping is actually pretty fast as well. At least for me, that's been my experience so far. So again, if you want to try something different than Nike and Adidas, the Asics Gel-1130 is the way to go. If you're not looking for a retro sneaker and you want something on the modern side of things and you want new technology, then you got to check out Nike's new sneaker, and that is the Nike Air Max DN8. In my opinion, this sneaker looks very good, very futuristic, and nothing really looks like it. In fact, I actually did a full review on this sneaker, and although I have mixed feelings about it, I cannot deny that the sneaker looks very good. At $190, which is pretty much the most expensive sneaker on this list, I still feel that it's worth it because of how different it looks and how futuristic it looks as well. So if you're looking for something brand new technology, you don't want something retro for the spring and the summertime, this is one sneaker that you got to check out. There's other colorways as well, but in this red and black colorway, I think it looks really fire, but that's just my opinion, of course. But yeah, check out the Nike Air Max DN8 if you want something brand new. Let's go ahead and take a break from the runners and give you something more versatile, something that you can dress up, dress down, and that is the Nike Killshot 2, specifically in this sail and black colorway. It looks very clean. I mean, to be honest with you, this is $100, but you can get this one for $65. For $65, bro, like honestly, you're not really breaking the bank, and you are gonna get more wear than pretty much any sneaker on this list. Like literally, you could dress these up and dress down. I feel that the sail color that they use for this sneaker looks very well. Sometimes you have these sail colors that are more on the yellow side of things, but this is more like an off-white beige type of color, and I think it looks very clean. Also, the quality is actually surprisingly pretty good as well for a $100 sneaker. But as I mentioned, you could get these for $65. But you need sneakers like these. You cannot rely only on Jordans or Foamposites or runners. Sometimes a sneaker like this goes a long way. Sometimes you only take this sneaker and maybe a pair of runners, and that's all you need for the whole trip. So the Nike Killshot 2 in the sail black color for $65. Do I gotta say more? If you're looking for some Jordans that are on the trendy but affordable side of things, then you gotta check out the Air Jordan 1 Lows in the Obsidian blue color. This recently just came out, and it actually hasn't sold out fully in all of the websites. In Nike, it's about pretty much sold out, but in other websites like Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, etc., they still have a good amount of sizes. I don't feel that these are gonna necessarily sell out like right now, but they are gonna slowly start selling out. It is so clean that I just wanted to have it, and I didn't want to take any chances. But for $140, you're getting a Jordan 1 Low that looks clean for the springtime. Quality is actually above average than a lot of the Jordan 1s as well. So I feel that honestly, you really cannot go wrong if you're looking for a nice Jordan 1 to rock for the spring and the summertime. And this one right here just fits the bill. All right, so back to the retros. I don't know why you said it like that. It kind of reminded me of like, damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white Vans.
If you know, you know. Either way, we have another underrated sneaker, and that is the Asics GT 2160. In my opinion, this is the most underrated sneaker right now by Asics. They have the 1130s, they have the Gel NYCs, they have the Kanos, and the 2160 doesn't get a lot of love, but trust me when I tell you, it is a very good model to have and to wear. It is actually pretty comfortable as well. They are normally priced at $120, but you could get them in Finish Line for $100. This one, in my opinion, fits the bill as well for spring and the summertime because it is actually very easy to wear in this tan colorway. But if you notice, it has a nice grading effect from like a highlighter yellow all the way to like a mango type of bright orange, which is again perfect for spring because it adds those nice pops of color. So if you're looking something by Asics once again, and you maybe have a couple of 1130s and don't know what other model to try, then try the 2160 because you're going to be pleasantly surprised that it is slightly a little bit more comfortable than the 1130 in my opinion, and it looks just as good as well, and not a lot of people are going to have them in their feet either. Priced at $100, which is pretty much the same price at the 1130. It's pretty much now choose your what's that saying? Choose your poison. Is that how the saying goes? Either way, whether you get the 1130 at $100 or the GT 2160, specifically this one at $100, you're not gonna go wrong. So go ahead and check out the GT 2160 if you want kind of a underrated but very solid Asics model. So if you're looking for a chunky dad vibes type of sneaker, then the New Balance 1000 is the way to go. I feel this sneaker looks very clean and it has been pretty popular the last couple of years as well, but due to the 740 pretty much taking over, it kind of has taken a step back, but they have many colorways that look very fire in my opinion. I got this one in a white and red, and if you notice, the red is kind of a dusty red, which makes it look like pretty vintage, which matches again the midsole that looks pretty much aged. I feel that the quality is actually pretty solid as well, and if you're looking for this colorway specifically, there's really not a lot of websites that have it, but I'll try to leave a link in the description down below just in case you're interested in this one. But as I mentioned, they have other crispy colorways as well. Under $150, that vibes, chunky. Again, should I say more? Last but not least, we have the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon, specifically in this OG colorway, which is the royal blue and black colorway with this nice little red swoosh. This one, however, did sell out at Nike, but there's still other websites that still have it. So of course, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But either way, the sneaker has a little bit of a buzz going on right now, especially because Undefeated went ahead and collabed with Nike with this model. They released two colorways, one that is kind of a white and black. The other one has that Undefeated green that we're accustomed to. They both look pretty good, but I decided to go with this one because it is the OG colorway. That royal blue with that nice little red swoosh is a nice little hint in the sneaker. And you know, comfort wise, it's not necessarily the most comfortable sneaker. It's not an Air Max or anything like that, but it has a full length Air Zoom unit in the bottom sole if you're into that whole Nike technology side of things. But I didn't buy it because of the comfort. I bought it because it looks different than a lot of the Nike models that were releasing in the early 2000s. So yeah, that's the reason why I went with this one. Has a cult following also. You know, there's actually people that really like this model. Either way, under $160 for a Nike retro sneaker is not a bad deal either. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the top 10 trendy but affordable sneakers for the spring and the summertime. If you have any other sneakers that you want to recommend, let me know also in the comment section. But I feel that this list for the most part has something for everyone. So if you're interested in something as well, like I mentioned, there's links in the description down below. If you made it all the way through, you are the real MVP. Go ahead and comment success, and that will let me know that you made it all the way through, that you wish success upon me as well, that you mess with your boy heavy and all of that good stuff. Also, if you made it all the way through, go ahead and hit subscribe, smash the like button. It really does go a long way. It helps the algorithm and all of that good stuff. Also follow me in my social media pages right there. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.